Welcome in, guys. It's your boy VC. Welcome to the Venture Capitalist Show. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, with the USA coming in, bringing in regulations into crypto on the 9th of March, there's been a lot of movement in crypto. One was the big jump in the Bitcoin, but what was more importantly was the jump in the two coins that are selected inside of a sector for privacy, right? So a lot of people are going back to these coins, picking them up because they're realizing that with regulations comes some type of fee. So let's jump in here and figure out what's going on. You might not know about these coins, but they're doing something important. Time to pay attention and learn something and do your. All right, get into it right here, guys. Monero, right? This is kind of like the big dog's been around for quite a while. The privacy coin explained, right? And really what's going on here is like what's coming out originally and the big appeal to new users has become like the strained over the years of the government regulations, regulators, blockchain firms, and other things being surveilling them. And if you haven't learned anything over the last couple weeks, or even the last week, with the ability of the Canadian government to cut you off, find your wallet, tell the exchanges not to give the people their money, incredible overstepping of a government position. But that has scared a lot of people to look into the other options of privacy because they don't want. I mean, could you imagine right now if in your pocket Uncle Sam knew exactly how many dollars you had, and every time you spent one, there was a GPS on the American dollar? You'd be like, I don't want the American dollar, right? This is what's happening, and this is why Monero is starting to get looked at again. This is something you want to do a little research on because it is a big option. And also, there are wallets that you can use that you can transfer regular crypto um, anonymously and not be tracked. Those I will put in the comments, link in bio, or I'm going to do a whole show on those. So make sure that you hit the like and the follow and subscribe so you can get the alerts, because I will be releasing the wallet that you can use, send Ethereum, and they can't track it back to your wallet, just so you know. So taking a look at here, what we have is basically the bid, the restore balance, just pushing it through. So go ahead and take a look at this. You can find this on CoinDesk. Just type in Monero. This will bring this up. It's all about privacy, blockchains. Keeping everything private is really big. So, and this isn't a new project. Monero came out right when all the blockchains were coming out. So most people don't know this, but how it went was pretty much the big blockchain was Bitcoin. Then XRP came out as a ledger. That was the second biggest coin for quite a while. And then coins like Monero came out, right? So what this is basically is its community backers were frustrated with the changes that had been taking place with all the other cryptos. So this is where they kind of came across this coin here. They and this was cool is Monero chose not to have a limited supply of XMR, unlike privacy coins. It enables privacy into the protocol rather than make it into the optional feature. So relying on a second layer to develop and add later. So this was key here. Now the thing about this is as you go through here, Monero's privacy protections also set it aside from its competitors, not just because they aren't optional, but because of the ways they hide the sender from the receiver and even the amount being sent. While Zcash chiefly uses zero knowledge proofs, among other features, to add privacy functionality. Monero's main privacy feature includes, right? So this is the breakdown that you have here. You have ring confidential, stealth address, bulletproof. So the underlying technology is so effective that in 2020, the IRS service called upon experts to help crack Monero's privacy features, ensuing a $625,000 reward to anyone who could successfully do it. Now, I don't know about you, but when the IRS takes 200 and or I'm sorry, more than $500,000 of my taxpayer or our money, your money, and puts it on a bounty to crack a cryptocurrency's technology so they could have a way into it to track people. I mean, we should probably, get asked. But this is what's going on. The people that we have in charge are out here trying to figure out ways to get around things to make sure that they are in our pockets. It's very interesting. Its technology makes Monero one of the most private cryptocurrencies, appealing to the advocates of privacy while attracting scrutiny from regulators over concerns about the privacy. I mean, that's what makes Monero so good. I'm heavily invested in Monero simply because this is it. If Zcash is the Blink 182 of privacy coins, Monero is the Sex Pistols and older counterpart, right? So that's where we're at here. Now, this is what's so interesting about here as you move on. This has not only led to it being so, it's certainly not the faint for heart. Monero makes no attempt to comply, which is great, with your your customer anti-money laundering laws, right? Because I mean, honestly, imagine if every time, what if every day we each had to spend 1 hour to find, people who are laundering? Like, let's get out. We have so many other companies that are doing this, so many other things they need to do. They need to focus on that. But basically, they're so non-compliant with the KYC and the AML procedures that the values of the privacy are above everything else. This has not only led to it being delisted from a number of exchanges, including BitMEX and Kraken, but the project's casual disregard for customers' due diligence, right? CDD measures also means it has found itself in the crosshairs of many financial regulators around the world. On the other hand, if you're a disruptful of the government and centralized authorities, Monero's rebellious, background makes it appealing to you. So, this is something you want to DOR. Definitely take a look at it. This is what makes them really interesting. The crypto directory shows continued interest in Monero. This is after adoption. This is May 13th, 2021. Privacy, please. Everyone's screaming for it, and now you know why. The majority of merchants are also located in the U.S. So in the month of May alone, the number of merchants accepting Monero on the platform rose by 31. The majority of merchants that are located in the U.S., which captured nearly 25% of the merchants listed. The next closest was Russia. So America is leading the way in these privacy coins. So Monero is being accepted over 950 merchants on site as of July 2018. So it's definitely worth reading into. You can take a look here. Monero has completely rose over the years. Very interesting coin to jump into. Tons of information here that you want to cover. Law firm Perkins Coins released a white paper contending that the privacy-enabled cryptocurrencies were not in need of specific or ratcheted up AML regulations. Part of the papers pointed to the fact that these cryptocurrencies were no more risky than things like cash. That's a perfect example. So they had a law firm come in. The law firm put together literally a white paper for the act, submitted to the courts, that Monero is just like cash. I mean, you don't know how many dollars are in my pocket, but you want to know how many dollars are in my wallet. This is the kind of information that we need when we stand up and really move forward. So guys, do your DOR, learn what you need to know, so that way you're on top of your game, and also what coins you should be looking at for the future. These are definitely some coins to look at. It is a big coin in the game. And that's just the way it goes. So do a little research, pull it up. Very interesting here. And also you can see, we need to find other exchanges that are allowing you to use what it is. But the best part is about crypto and blockchain technology is that we are our own banks. With our own wallets and our own stuff, we can move in and out to merchants, and we don't really need an exchange, because an exchange is where you buy it. But if we can buy Monero on their own website, you don't need an exchange anyways. So there you go with Peace and Dior. Thanks for joining me. Check out my TikTok at Venture Capitalist, and also Venture Capitalist Live. And I look forward to going over more information and help covering crypto for you. Anything you want to learn about or talk about I don't really cover, put in your comments and I will pull it up and we'll get there, so that way we have what you need. And don't forget to check out the website, the NFTspace.io, because NFTs are the future, which is the blockchain technology. Have a good night.